Hey guys, so today I'm installing a Bilstein Steering Stabilizer on my 2500 HD. I just got done installing all brand new front suspension pieces, Bilstein shocks, control arms, tie rods, pitman arm, idler arm, and this is one of the last pieces I haven't changed. So let's just jump right into it and figure out how to do this. Alright guys, so the first thing to do is to get up under the truck. And to get access and be able to pull that stabilizer out, you need to take off the skid plate. It's four 15mm bolts. You can see them there, and there. Drop this, and then we can get access to the stabilizer. So once you have that cover off, you have one bolt right here on this side of the stabilizer, and then you have another bolt right here. Obviously, you got to grab the top with a socket or a wrench, and then the bottom right there with socket or wrench. I found a 18mm fit the best. I don't know why a metric tool fits the best on an American vehicle, but that's what seemed to work the best. So remove those two bolts and then we'll get on to the next step. To remove this side, the easiest thing to do is take a pickle fork or a pry bar, whatever you have. A puller would work too. Just put it in between the sway bar and that point right there, or on top, and then push it on there, and then take something like a light mallet like this and tap it a couple times and it pops right out. On this side of it, all you have to do is push it out of this little bracket and it's out. So now we'll get to installing the new one. Alright guys, so as you can see, there's the Bilstein, the brand new one on top. And this is the old one. The old one's obviously been in there a while. I don't think it's the original because it says Monroe on it. I don't think Monroe was an OE manufacturer for Chevy back in the day. Maybe they were, maybe they weren't. It's obviously old. It's been in there a while. You can see how much beefier and how much nicer the Bilstein is. That's probably one of the best replacements. It is a little costly at about $80, $90, but it really is the best bet. The old one you can see has had its days. It pushes down easy as hell, and obviously it's an absorber. It's not supposed to do that. So let's get to installing the new one. First thing to do is to put that side in right there. I just lightly put the nut on top, just hand tight. What you're going to need to do obviously is compress it. You can see how much longer it is because it's new. You need to compress it from there to there. So you're just going to take this end and push it with two hands. Kind of hard to do with the camera in the hand right now, till it gets in here, and you put the old nut and the bolt back into that hole. Make sure on this side that you put that washer and that new locking nut that came from Bilstein in the box. On this side, just reuse the old hardware. It didn't come with new hardware in the box for this side. I don't understand why. It may just be a thing that they all don't come with it. The old hardware is more than good enough, so don't worry about it. Make sure to tighten both sides to about 30 to 40 foot-pounds. GM calls for 30. I just tighten them a little tighter. You can go for, 150, 100 miles, and then come back down here and recheck the tightness just like anything else. They're both locking nuts, so it should be fine. That about wraps up this install. All you have to do now is put your pan back on. If you guys have any questions, I can put a link down in the description below where I bought this from. And if you guys have any other questions, feel free to comment down below. If the video helped you out, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. Thanks, guys.